Hi Aquarius. This eclipse season, again, you're stepping into leadership in some way, shape, or capacity. If that's being a teacher, being a spiritual teacher, guiding people online. It's just something that you have a wealth of knowledge or wisdom or information that you need to put out there. Okay. So it doesn't have to be spiritual, but for a lot of you, it is. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Dig deep. Like, what is it that you're like are natural at? Like, what are you natural at? Like, what is sparking your passion? What would you do without even getting paid for it? And that is your path, right? It's like you're helping other people as well. Stepping into power, wise leader. We also have rainbow blessings here. For some of you, you need to move to a different location as well. We got vast vistas over there, but that could just be like, you know, was that figuratively, you know, like whatever. Victory, door to spirit, okay? You being very intuitively guided here of where you need to move on to. Yeah, look, Six of Swords as well. Something that has to do with creation as well, and things will start speeding up. You're creating something new here where you're stepping into leadership and bringing something out to the world. For some of you, it's manifesting a new home, moving, let spirit be your guide again. Like, you're so intuitively connected at this point of where your heart is with what you're manifesting. Okay, so these three cards fell out in the beginning. Let's look at it. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. We also have this here. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors are beside you. So call on divine support. We even have here the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You're on such a good path. You know, like, you know, if you're intuitively connected and following that intuition and the heart-led guidance, you cannot be wrong, okay? And you have all this support around you, either from people here around you, but also in the divine realm, okay? Thought, light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. So again, this teacher energy, being activated as a teacher in whatever sense that is, right? Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. You're up leveling. And often when we're up leveling, things also fall away, okay? So people, places, things that are not aligned with our mission when we're up leveling, because where you've been, it was good for that time period, and now you're leveling up. You need to move on, okay? We're having here in the past, we're having Druida, which is healer, nourishment, nurture, and now in the present time, throughout this eclipse season, we're having the shapeshifter. That is the card of transformation, all right? And also following your instinct, because, and here, King of the Darkwood Elves, authority, credibility, status. That again is like rising up, being the person, being the teacher, and also the one who calls the decision. Okay, so there's been a lot of healing energy about you taking space, by you making the decisions on your own, being very independent in what you're doing and following that intuitive things. You're not answering to anybody else, right? You're following your passion, right? Some of you could be a pregnancy as well. Like, if you've been wanting to manifest a pregnancy, that could be now that is happening during this eclipse season. Unseelie Queen in the future here. Yeah, do not be oh, we also have the Golden Protector here as well, the Golden Unicorn. Very protective energy in whatever you're doing right now. But there's this also sense of, like I said, not answering to anybody else. You're calling the shots now, and you're transforming into a different person. It's like you're rising up in status and authority, either in relationship, like on all levels really, but it could be just in a relationship or in business. Yeah, you're becoming the Queen of Wands. She's very confident, charismatic. She's not like afraid to bite back if she needs to. You're destroying your old personality and your old persona where you were giving too much. Now you're starting a new path where you're like, you're giving if you want to, and if it's reciprocated, right? But you're moving on from not speaking up. You're moving on from not saying no, you're moving on from not being the one calling the shots. So you're having a lot of support, so much. I'm seeing like a big white protective bubble around you from your guides and your ancestors. So really call upon all your angels and guides at this time too, as you step into this power. That's a very powerful energy for you, Aquarius. All right, let's see what the tarot says. The World. Yeah, your old self is gone. You learned everything. Like, it's like that wealth of wisdom and experience that you have cultivated over these years. Amazing. But there's certain aspects of yourself that you're not holding on to anymore, and those are the weaker aspects in your personality. You're stepping onto the scene in all areas of your life, and you're gonna the Tower. Some people are gonna be like shocked about how much you're actually being authoritative right now. And you know, like, they probably had a comment, and people get uncomfortable when people start using their voices. King of Wands, look at that, Queen to King of Wands, so male or female, victory. Yeah, you're having so much victory. You're laying down the burdens as well. You don't need to carry all the weight, right? You don't need to carry all the weight. Just you saying no will be a shock to people. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, no, that job is not for me. No, I'm not offering that service. No, you can't treat me this way. That kind of, yeah, solid confidence and speaking up for yourself. 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. You're manifesting a new beginning here. Oh yeah, definitely manifesting. You're manifesting a new beginning that will feel so heart-led and soul-based, and you're willing to put in the work to get there. Expect to put in a lot of work towards this dream and manifest it from now until December, with a heightened period now until like end of October 31st, and then really like more gaining momentum until December. And then you're over the hump, and then building on the new future. Okay, yeah, Hermit here again. You're so guided, you're so connected spiritually, divinely. Yeah. All right, so let's see last messages here, because this is very clear cut to me. I hope it's clear cut for you as well. It feels like no, not so much talking, is more about doing. Okay, you know, when you talk too much, you get lost in the words. But if you just shorten your sentence, just saying the crucial bits, that has more power and impact. So that might be something that you're taking with you as well, that you're like, instead of talking too much or explaining yourself, you're just saying the gist of it, and that's it. You know, a very direct energy. People might be baffled. I love that type of talking and that type of speech. I'm very direct. Queen of Wands again. Yeah, that's who you're becoming. And the High Priest says you're very connected, very connected. You're ending the cycle here for good. You're becoming the Empress. Very exuberant and attractive, and calling things into your environment by you embodying this Queen of Wands and Empress kind of energy, male or female. It's like you being so solid in what you want and what you're not putting up with and what you're here to do will magnetize everything to you. Okay, so it's like the magnetic type of manifesting that would just call it into your environment. And that could actually be a really good visualization practice during these first 3 months. Visualize yourself sitting on the throne with the crown on, and visualize people coming through the doors to you, seeking you for what you're here to teach, what you're here to learn, or for just or the blessings you want to you, or like a house key, money. Like, just see blessings coming your way. All right, I hope this was helpful. We got the eclipse season now, then 17th of September and then 2nd, 3rd of October. Expect heightened activity until December, and then on to March. All right, love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.